Do you want to learn how to make your Minecraft worlds more immersive? Well, my name's Tasting, and in this tutorial you'll learn how to use radius commands. In this video I'll be showing you how to detect when an entity is within a radius, when an entity such as a creeper is close to another entity, and finally what this means and how you can include it into your Minecraft world. Starting off with what a radius is, in simple terms it's an area around an entity or an object. This can be used on players, mobs, or just within a set of coordinates. This is useful because it helps map makers tell when to trigger an event when a player advances to a certain room, such as turning on lights or playing a sound effect. Starting with how to test when an entity is within an area, you'll first want to place a command block setting it to repeat and always active. In the command block input, we use a testfor command to detect all zombies that are within a 3 block radius, with the R=3 standing for 3 blocks around the command block, with the zombie being interchangeable. To be more specific, to identify a certain entity such as a named mob, you'll also want to add onto the command name=Barry, with Barry of course being the name of the desired mob you'd like to check for. Adding on, you can also test for players by replacing the name=Barry with the player's username, with this command block checking for myself within a 3 block radius. Once you've done this, then face a redstone comparator off the command blocks and it will only power when a specific entity is within the area. As you can see, when I summon each mob, the redstone lamp glows. As an example of how to trigger a player event, as you can see when I walk into the hallway the lights turn on, which is a reaction to me being within the radius, showing a potential use for your Minecraft builds, with of course the player command from before being used here connecting up to some redstone lamps. Moving on to how to test when an entity is near another entity, we use a repeat and always active command block, with the command block input being an execute command like this, to trigger a radius at the entity's location. This example being an armor stand which is checking around it of a radius of 3 blocks, only powering when a creeper gets close. Comparably, in a previous video on how to make an EMF, I used a very similar concept with me telling how close the player was to the ghost all the times, which resulted in the lights on the EMF to increase. If this explanation helped you, then be sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions then I'll answer them in the comments. And as always, stay creative.